Welcome to Black Santa Wonderland, my eclectic collection of Black Santas. I've curated this collection for more years than I can remember, an obsession which began with a gift from one of our family friends. I remember we dropped in for a holiday visit when I was in high school or college. There on the side table was the first Black Santa I'd ever seen, a porcelain, red-suited, pot-bellied fellow with a brown face. Our friend explained that she'd made him, having never seen one before. As we said our goodbyes, she gave him to me. The rest is Black history, Black Santa history, that is. Since then, I've scoured craft stores, small vendors, vintage sales, Christmas-themed stores of all variety. Black Santas are often hard to find, so I look throughout the year. I've always decorated my home with my Santas, but back in 2018, I decided to start decorating my office, much to the delight of my coworkers who pop into the office to take a look. Nothing makes me happier than to put the final touches on the Black Santa tableau and enjoy the oohs and ahs of my coworkers who step inside my office to get a closer look, delighted to point out, here's a new one. No two of my Black Santas are alike, ranging from tall, squat, skinny, and jolly belly round, with distinctive African American features and skin tones from cafe au lait to deepest chocolate. Typically, I line up several on the front of the desk and place dozens more on tiered rows atop my wide file cabinet, tiny twinkling colored lights intertwined among them. In my world, more is more, so I swaddle one of my bookcases in huge swaths of green fabric printed with smiling faces of red-hatted Black Santas. From my good friend, a bendable Black Santa, who sits on the edge of my desk, and from my sister Jean, the queen of scouting unique Santas, a tall fellow whose hand-painted wood coat is flecked with silver and whose bushy white eyebrows stand out against his deep brown face. Kente cloth Santas are also a part of my collection. They represent Kwanzaa, the annual celebration of African American culture, which is celebrated the day after Christmas, December 26th through January 1st. In addition to the Santas all around the office, I'm usually wearing a handmade pin by one of my favorite local vendors, Cookie Johnson. But today I'm wearing a pin handcrafted by Under the Radar with Callie Crossley listener Nancy McCasker, who, like a couple of other loyal GBH fans, have also gifted me with Black Santas. I may be the only obsessed Black Santa collector in the vicinity of GBH, but I've discovered a community of collectors. Where else? On the internet. There are some longtime collectors whose collections rival my 300-plus group. It's why I'm always looking to add, but I'm picky. Not so much attracted by the mass-produced ones unless they are quirky, like this Santa who rides around the tree. I didn't decorate in 2020. COVID depleted my usual holiday excitement. But I never paused my ongoing year-round search for new Black Santas, and in fact, ramped up my mission to find ones wearing a face mask, the accessory symbolic of pandemic times. My collection has grown exponentially since I got my very first Black Santa handmade and gifted to me by that family friend. Too bad that some are still offended by his very existence. No matter. It's heartwarming to see more Black Santas in the mix. Representation matters, especially when it comes to popular cultural icons like the fictional St. Nicholas. Though Santa's appeal has always been universal, children of color find comfort in seeing Black Santas, or for that matter, the few Asian and Latino Santas I've heard about in my Black Santa quests. And this year especially, it seems Black Santas are having a moment. They've been popping up all over this season in especially high-profile scenarios. Oreo's holiday-themed TV ad showcases a Black Kris Kringle who eats Oreos dunked in milk to amp up his famous ho, ho, ho. Real-life Black Santas are in rotation at some of the biggest malls and shopping centers in the country. And the 10-minute short film Black Santa is a fictional story about a Black Santa working in a mall.
What do you want for Christmas?
A dragon.
I truly enjoy my Black Santas during the short time they populate my office and home because they only make an appearance during the few weeks leading up to Christmas Day. Then it's back to their boxes until next year. Until then, I wish you all Black Santa joy.